funny because I'm thinking jokes, like it's funny how Steve will interact with Miles on a completely different level than I will,
Yeah,
They'll
right.
be joking around about the fart jokes, you know what I mean? They'll wrestle and all this stuff, and I'm like, and I, give him the Band-Aids and I kiss his feet, and I tickle him. It's, it's just different interactions.
I always think a woman is there a mother is there to nurture and smother, and a father is there to encourage that boy to go off to his theatre.
It's so
yes,
true.
son, you can
Shut
play fish hooks. You can.
Yeah, right.
Let me show you my big knife.
Climb up that ladder. Climb up the ladder and jump, right? Go on.
And I'm just going to totally smother you until you.
Yeah. So it's different.
Huh. We're exaggerating, but there's an element of truth in it.
That's what the article was talking about. Something else that was at the end of the convention was this girl was talking about the warrior spirit. She was a teacher, and I've been talking to teachers recently, and there's a lot. You did a layout shoot that we talked about last time about the body and learning to accept it the way it is.
I remember that.
And you've got a daughter who's in her teen years. How do you? And then again, you're in the acting business, where there are all kinds of rules, unspoken rules and regulations about, just every part of you. How do you make yourself happy? And how would you make your daughter happy?
Right.
And learn to live with themselves, be a girl in this world, and still be whole? Because it's kind of tough still.
Yeah, I think it is.
Well, I think we're in a really, a difficult business where if you let this collective idea of what's beautiful affect you, then, you could just keep changing yourself to kind of please everybody else. But that's difficult for sure. But
I think one good thing that one thing I managed to do, which I'm really pleased about now, is never referring to myself in a negative way, like negative body image, no matter what I thought deep down about myself, never expressing that or, in fact, saying the opposite.
Really? You mean to whom, though?
Around my daughter.
Oh, right.
But past a certain age, they're with their friends. It's not about you anymore.
Yeah.
So all you can do is just manage your own neuroses.
You just keep strengthening their belief in themselves, I guess, right?
Yeah,
As well,
and that you never don't try to help them by telling them you're fat, making negative assessments or any kind,
judgments,
assessments of their physique or whatever. Yeah, talk about what's great about them.
Yeah.
But past a certain age, you don't matter anymore. Right. In your teens, you're just something to laugh at. So in their teens.
You're pretty laughable in your own teens.
But if you're critical of yourself, they are going to turn that into self-criticism.
Is there anything from But going back to our business, it is difficult, I think, as an actor, because you're in an environment where everybody's looking at you, and going, okay, they're getting older, you know what I mean? That's the reality of it all. And it is difficult to kind of keep that strength of mind and going, I am okay, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm getting older. It's okay, you know what I mean? This is normal, and that's the to me the challenge of being in this business as well. It's like, let's go along with it. Maybe the reality also is that it is a short-lived career. Maybe not. Who knows? But that's what we've kind of bought into, But you never know. I looked at Lauren Bacall the other day. She's beautiful, And then you see these women that are, and you just go, wow, And so you walk away at some point, but at least you keep your integrity, I hope. I'll be like, classic. I don't know.
What are you thinking?
Well, I'm constantly reminding myself that I have to redefine success. Success is not being in the front of the magazines or being
right.
Yeah, if you have that idea that I get all this acclaim, or people make a fuss and colour, pull out the blue M&Ms or some bullshit like that, that's what tells me I'm successful. If you're fed by the amount of attention you get, you are doomed.
Yeah, you are doomed.
You are doomed. Because they ain't there at the end of the day, and honey, they're there because they're getting paid, you know, not because it's in your fabulousness. So,
like I used to sit at my desk in my office at work when I worked at a publishing company, and I think I said this to one of you before, that I'm talking to myself there, and the secretary on the desk says, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm congratulating myself." "What do you mean you're congratulating yourself?" I said, "Well, I just did something good. I'm going to be damned if I'm going to wait for somebody else to tell me."
Yes, say something nice to yourself, right? Yeah, internal dialogue. Somebody, I can't remember who said that's really important to do that.
Fun. That's funny.
What 3 words, this was another question, I don't know if you remember this, I'll see if you did. What 3 words would you say best describe you? Do you remember being asked that question from this lady?
But to me, I guess it would change daily. So.
Well, there was 1, 2, and then
Excited comes to mind. I'm excited about life. Compassionate. And sad. I'm really, truly, I think compassionate. I'm just sad about, I really get sad about like the war and all the people and people's situations and healthcare and all these, like really, humanitarian issues. And that makes me sad. But then again, I'm excited about life, and I think that we're all really fortunate to have an opportunity to be here. So, there, it's me, I guess. Right now.
Today. January 5.
Tomorrow I'll be like,
January.
Stop.
Next question. Ask me for 3 words.
Yeah. Fork it over.
Introspective.
Fork it over. Yeah. Don't think about it.
Yeah. Introspective. Not so much about me. I think I'm introspective about life and the meaning of it. I don't think about myself in those terms very much. Does anybody? Aren't we all too busy?
Yeah.
I'm busy. That's what I am. I have a lot of demands on me. Responsible, yeah. Well, I don't want to be though.
You don't want to be?
No. As soon as these kids are 18, man, I'm going to go out and smoke and drink and...
Getting a belly button ring.
Yeah.
What 3 words would you use to describe her?
Well, like I said, introspective right now. She's thinking about what it would be, and